So here we are on our scaffolding. In this instance, we've put up some plasterboard onto a wooden ceiling. Obviously your ceiling could be anything. It could be masonry, it could be timber, or it could be a plasterboard sheeted, could be lath and plaster. There's any number of things. So first things first, we want to show you some of the different fixings. So if I remove the drill and these, so you can see, let's talk about lath and plaster first of all. Lath and plaster is very, very difficult. Obviously you need to be relatively sure that the ceiling is fairly secure. It's not already starting to crumble and fall down before you decide to hang anything from it. But you'll have to test individual fixings. So this is called a snap toggle, and basically it's our fixing of choice for a lath and plaster ceiling. And what happens is you have these two nylon bars alongside each other, and if I pull one of them down, you see that the bar starts to go vertical. And what we are going to do, we drill a hole into the ceiling and push this up into the hole, and then by pulling the other nylon bar back down, you can see that basically we start to get a fixing on the ceiling. There is also this little collar here which ends up being pushed up to the end of this once you've got it in place. I'll show you that in a moment. Then we have standard plasterboard fitting. So the clouds couldn't be any simpler. If we have a plasterboard ceiling, our fixing of choice is one of these little chaps, which is a metal plug. We drill into the ceiling with a little pilot hole, which is about the same diameter as the end of the plug, and then literally screw that plug into the ceiling. The hooks we provide then screw directly into the end of there. Again, we'll show you how that works, but this is very, very secure, and we'll also show you the amount of kind of weight that these will take. Other alternatives, I said we might have masonry ceiling. So if we have a masonry ceiling, you'll need a heavy duty drill, you'll need an SDS drill, but basically we use these. They're Thunderbolt hooks, and they have their own thread, so we don't need to put anything into the hole that we drill other than the fixing, and this will actually turn and screw into the hole in your masonry ceiling. It provides an incredibly secure and strong fixing. Finally, if we are in a timber ceiling, we have an array of different fixings for there. Could be a very simple and quite small long shanked screw which will go up into the timber, but in some circumstances we might need to go much higher up into the ceiling, so there might be a material, then a void, then some timber that we're going to go into. So we have fixings like this which enable us to reach up into those sort of places. Okay.